INEC is prepared to conduct the elections next year. I would say they are, because I made sure they were given all the resources they asked. So I don't want any excuse that they were denied funds by the government. So they were given the money, although some of their offices in 1 or 2 geopolitical zones have been attacked, but all the same, INEC has not complained, and certainly they could not complain that they were denied resources to make sure that their infrastructure is firmly in place.
Mr. President, you've alluded to the issue of security. In recent weeks and over the last month, there have been a number of reports that say INEC offices have in fact been burned and vandalized. Will this insecurity around INEC's offices impede the election process? Will it slow it down?
No, it will not. I think there were only 2 incidents. And don't forget, we have 6 geopolitical zones. We have 31 states from the federal capital. And if 2 offices out of these states, 31 states and Abuja, if 2 offices in 1 geopolitical zone were attacked, I think in relative terms, the security is good. Mm-hmm. And certainly, the result of elections in Anambra, I mentioned it, mm-hmm. Anambra, Osun, and Ekiti prove that Nigerians have appreciated that the administration is depending them to choose whichever person from whichever party. And that is the fundamental good thing about democracy. Let the people have the choice. And I think Nigerians are realizing that because of the result of elections in Anambra, mm-hmm. in Osun State, and in Ekiti State.
If I could carry on with the issue of democracy and extend it to the broader West African region, you alluded to that in your speech. How can the United States and Nigeria and other democracies work with the region to strengthen democracy across West Africa? You've mentioned the democratic backsliding that has occurred in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea-Conakry. How can the countries committed to democracy work more effectively to promote democracy and build democratic resilience to democratic backsliding?
I think the developing countries, especially us in Africa and West Africa in particular, are very much aware of the United States power. And that's why we virtually adopted our constitution, our policy, based on the United States of America. Success, as they said, determines the efforts of developing countries. United States, with its resources, its enormous influence the world over, when I say we, I mean the developing countries, especially in Africa, cannot afford to be on the wrong side of the United States. That's why we are adopting its system. Because its system, it is proven that the system is working. So we better try to copy the systems that work rather than those that are very doubtful. So I think my answer is quite clear. We are sure that certainly the United States is the most powerful country in the world, both military and economically. And technology, again, is helping us.